Brycen Norwood came into this world on May 29, 2008 at Willow Creek Women's Hospital in Johnson.
Brycen was born at about 6:15 in the morning, and easy birth. 15 minutes, a few pushes, and there he was.
Your first day here.
As new parents, Christy and Brad were overjoyed at the birth of their son.
Brycen.
Baby Brycen appeared to be a healthy newborn, but a nurse's discovery would soon change all that.
I had them as patients, and I just went to do a routine assessment on him, and that's when I just heard that he had a murmur.
She said, "Has anybody told you he's got a heart murmur?" I was dumbfounded and kind of laughed at her and said, "No, nobody's told us that." And she said, "Well, I'll note it in the chart, but you might want to ask the doctor about it."
I didn't panic or think anything about it because they almost always resolve on their own.
Still, Christy Owens, a 15-year veteran nurse, noted the murmur in her report for the doctors to check in the morning. The next day, pediatrician Dr. Sean Livingston confirmed the murmur and scheduled an echocardiogram to rule out any serious problems.
He said that the procedure would take 15 to 20 minutes. Before long, it turned into an hour, and we knew something wasn't right. And when we went back down to the nursery, there was a team of doctors surrounding him, and Dr. Weigel at that time motioned for us that we needed to come in there.
I got a call from Dr. Livingston on the morning saying that he has a baby that he wants me to do a consult on because he heard a murmur. I really noted that the baby had abnormal looking aorta, especially the arch, that is the one that kind of takes a turn in the baby's upper chest, was pretty narrow.
Neonatologist Dr. Samir Weigel was concerned by what he saw. He suspected baby Brycen had coarctation of the aorta.
This is a condition that is often missed, and then the consequences of misdiagnosis are devastating. If this baby would not have been diagnosed, then the baby would end up in a massive shock, renal failure, intestinal injury to the point that he can lose a lot of his bowel. He can affect his brain can get damaged, and this baby could be on a ventilator for a long time.
Dr. Weigel knew if his suspicions were correct, time was of the essence in getting baby Brycen the help he needed. He put in a call to Arkansas Children's Hospital in Little Rock and started Brycen on a medicine called prostaglandin.
What that does, it basically opens a bypassing channel that bypasses this obstruction, and because you keep that channel open, even though the arch being narrow, it continues to still supply the blood circulation to the rest of the body until the surgeon can go and repair that narrowed arch of the aorta.
The Norwoods soon learned their precious baby boy would have to undergo surgery at Arkansas Children's Hospital.
As soon as they told us that they would put him on a helicopter and we couldn't go, that was really hard. They put him in a bed with all these tubes on him and medicine, and it just scared me. I was really scared that, is my baby gonna live, or is he gonna die? Am I ever gonna hold him again?
You go into a different mode. Adrenaline kicks in, a lot of fear, and a little bit of panic. But the team was unbelievable in how they handled us and how they handled him.
The Angel One team reassured us that everything was going to be fine, and we signed his little life away to them.
When baby Brycen arrived at Arkansas Children's Hospital, pediatric cardiologist Dr. Eudice Fontenot confirmed Dr. Weigel's suspicions.
Coarctation of the aorta is the name of a specific abnormality of the great artery that arises from the heart that supplies arterial blood to the body. As that vessel makes a turn and goes from your neck down to your lower body, it can have a kink there or a severe narrowing, and that narrowing is called coarctation of the aorta. Brycen had a severe form of that. The docs in Northwest Arkansas did a very good job of identifying him early, starting the medicine. If this had gone undetected for a long time, Brycen could have died.
On June 2nd, Brycen underwent open heart surgery to repair his aortic arch.
We were told it would be 7 to 8 hours, but 3.5 hours into it, they said everything is perfect, he's fixed, and we're done. you could feel a calmness of Jesus Christ had taken over the situation completely. All the panic and everything that we had felt for the past 3 days, 4 days was gone.
Baby Brycen made a speedy recovery and was out of the hospital in a week.
1 month old today, Brycen.
Yeah, baby.
Over the last 9 months, doctors have been closely following baby Brycen's progress.
We've been back 3 or 4 times since, including another procedure. And following that procedure went very well. There's still a small chance he'll need another procedure in the future. When, we don't know, but hopefully his blood will keep pumping and keep that patch open.
Brycen will continue to be followed by the cardiologist throughout his life. I would expect him to be a normal, healthy child.
Brad and Christy are so thankful that their little boy is alive today. They credit Christy Owens, the nurse who first heard the heart murmur at Willow Creek, with saving their son's life.
I think she's an angel sent to us. I don't believe my son would be alive. We can't thank her enough, and we pray for her and think of her every day of our lives.
I just thank God that it was heard and that Brycen's with his mom and dad.
Thanks to their son's story, Brad and Christy feel their lives have been forever changed. They're grateful to the American Heart Association for the professional care their son received at Willow Creek Hospital and Arkansas Children's Hospital. They share Brycen's story every chance they get in hopes of inspiring others to support the American Heart Association's efforts to fight pediatric cardiovascular disease.
Sometimes we had to have a story that's close to home to realize how important something is, and that's what we've done. We've realized how important heart research, heart technology is, because without funding for things like this, my son wouldn't be here today.
For more than 60 years, babies just like Brycen are being saved daily by the work of thousands of pediatric cardiologists and researchers with the American Heart Association. To continue their life-saving work, the American Heart Association needs you.
Someone can live without an arm or live without a leg, but you can't live without a heart. And without heart research and technology, we can't fix these hearts that are broken.